My father let my child almost die. He refused to donate blood, claiming my son wasn't his. Before I continue, please watch till the end to understand the whole story. Hi, I'm Liam. My son, Leo, was my entire world. At just 3 years old, he was a whirlwind of giggles and boundless energy, with a smile that could light up any room. We were inseparable, two peas in a pod. My relationship with my own father, Robert, had always been complicated. He was a man of stern principles, often distant, quick to judge, and slow to offer affection. Still, he was my dad, and I always held on to the hope that one day, we'd have a real connection. But I never imagined his coldness could reach his 3-year-old grandchild. One terrifying morning, Leo woke up pale and lethargic. Within hours, he was struggling to breathe. We rushed him to the emergency room, my heart pounding with every shallow breath he took. The doctors worked quickly, their faces grim. After what felt like an eternity, they delivered the devastating news. Leo had a rare and aggressive form of aplastic anemia. His bone marrow had stopped producing new blood cells. He needed an immediate blood transfusion, and critically, a very specific, rare blood type match. The urgency in their voices was terrifying. My wife, Sarah, and I were immediately tested. No match. My siblings were called, rushing to the hospital, their faces etched with fear. Still no match. The doctors explained that the best chance for a match was often a close biological relative. My mother, bless her heart, had passed away years ago. That left only one person in our immediate family with the potential to be a match.
Hey, quick reminder to check and support our merch after you finish the story. Link in my comment section, and thank you.
Robert, my father. Calling him felt like a last resort, but Leo's life hung in the balance. Robert arrived, surprisingly quickly, his usual stern demeanor softened by a veneer of concern. He asked about Leo, his eyes flickering with something akin to worry. The doctor, a kind but direct woman, explained the dire situation to him. Mr. Davies, your grandson needs a transfusion urgently. We've tested everyone else, and you're our last hope for a direct family match. We need to test your blood immediately. Robert listened, his face unreadable. Then, he took a step back, a strange, almost defiant look in his eyes. He cleared his throat. I won't be donating, he stated, his voice flat. My blood ran cold. Dad, what are you talking about? I choked out, disbelief warring with rising panic. He looked at me, then at the doctor, then back at me, his gaze hardening. That child isn't mine. He's not my grandson. The words hung in the sterile air like poison. My mind reeled. What are you saying? I demanded, my voice rising. Robert's jaw tightened. Your mother. She wasn't always faithful. There were rumors, you know. I always suspected Leo wasn't truly my bloodline. I won't risk my health for a child that isn't biologically related to me. My wife gasped, tears streaming down her face. The doctor looked utterly appalled. My father, my own flesh and blood, was accusing my deceased mother of infidelity and disowning his grandchild in the same breath. My mother's brother, my Uncle David, had arrived just as Robert delivered his cruel pronouncement. He stood frozen, listening to the horrifying exchange. Uncle David stepped forward. His face was a mask of furious disbelief, but his voice was calm. Robert, you are a disgrace. Liam, I'll get tested. Now. The doctors, visibly shaken by Robert's callousness, quickly ushered Uncle David away for the urgent tests. The next hour was an agonizing eternity. Every minute felt like a lifetime as we waited, watching the clock, praying for a miracle. Then, the doctor returned, her face finally breaking into a relieved smile. We have a match. Mr. Davies, your uncle is a perfect match. We're starting the transfusion immediately. A wave of overwhelming relief washed over me, so potent it almost buckled my knees. Leo was going to be okay. The transfusion began, and slowly, miraculously, Leo's color returned, his breathing steadied. He was still weak, but he was fighting, and he had a chance. The family rallied around Uncle David, who simply shrugged off their thanks, saying, he's family. Robert, meanwhile, vanished from the hospital and from our lives. The rest of the family, outraged by his callousness and the baseless accusation, quickly ostracized him. There were no more holiday dinners, no more strained phone calls. My mother's memory was fiercely defended, and Leo, once a source of Robert's cruel denial, became a symbol of our family's true strength and love. I never sought a DNA test for Leo. I didn't need one. His true lineage was irrelevant. What mattered was the unconditional love he received from those who truly cared. Leo made a full recovery, growing into a vibrant, healthy boy. The scar of my father's betrayal remains, a stark reminder of who he truly is. But it also serves as a testament to the real meaning of family. Not blood, but love, sacrifice, and unwavering support. My father chose to abandon us in our darkest hour, but in doing so, he showed me who my real family was. And that, in itself, was a kind of victory. Have you ever faced an unimaginable betrayal from someone you considered family? How did you redefine family in your life? Share your stories in the comments below. If this narrative of finding strength in the face of cruelty resonated with you, smash that like button and subscribe for more raw, unfiltered stories about personal empowerment. Your perspective could inspire someone.